Okay, let's go check in with Steve, who's ready to take a morning walk at President Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. And he's got a very special guest. Hey, Steve.
Good morning to you. Yes, indeed. You know, Janice was just talking about the weather. It could not be more beautiful right now here in Palm Beach, 78 degrees. It's sunny. And for this tour of Mar-a-Lago, who better than Eric Trump, who actually grew up there, up in the tower?
That's right. That's right.
It's fantastic.
Welcome to Palm Beach, Florida.
Thank you very much.
Great to have you in Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago is Portuguese for?
Sea to lake. So you have the Atlantic Ocean out there, and you obviously have the famous intercoastal waterway back there, and a little bit different than the diners you often frequent on a Friday morning.
Yeah, I don't know how good the bacon is here.
So,
Actually,
the bacon is excellent here.
I'm sure.
We have our bacon down pat.
And they do indeed. Listen, this is the patio. This is where your father, as president, kind of commands the music. And this is his chair.
That's his chair, and that's his iPad. My father loves DJing. And in about 2 weeks, when the club opens up, this patio will be absolutely rocking. We've got the greatest membership in the world. It's become the most prestigious property probably anywhere in the world. And remember, Letitia James said this property was worth $18 million as she brought us to court and tried to destroy all of our lives. I think people can probably see that this property is a little bit more valuable than that. But no, it's a property we've had in the family for a very long time. We're very proud of.
DJT loves to DJ, but then again, his initials are DJT. Okay, so this house was built by Marjorie Merriweather Post, and this is probably the most stunning room, maybe one of the most stunning rooms in America.
I mean, look at the ceiling, right? Look at the grand fireplaces. This is the baby Steinway piano that's been in Mar-a-Lago for close to 100 years at this point. She was the wealthiest woman on earth, right? It was post serials. She ended up marrying E.F. Hutton. E.F. Hutton was a great financier of Wall Street, as you remember very, very well. And so, I mean, it was kind of the ultimate power couple, and this was their home. They loved Mar-a-Lago, and my father got this house in the early 80s, and he totally restored it and totally saved it. We actually grew up as a family here long before as a club, so it was a kind of interesting lifestyle, to say the least.
That looks like a new addition.
That's a slightly new addition. That was not here in 1922 when the house was built, but something unbelievable moment in time.
It's beautiful. Now, what is that little room right off there?
So this is the famous Mar-a-Lago bar, and most of the transition of government happened in there. Elon was in there with Howard and with my father for countless days as they put together all of government and selected everybody that was going to be in the cabinet. So a lot of special memories went through that room. That's
fantastic. And you mentioned a moment ago, of course, the transition would be in a bar. You mentioned this piano. This is from?
Since the opening of Mar-a-Lago, the infamous Steinway piano.
Almost 100 years.
A long time, and I mean, it's just, you can't build like this anymore. I mean, look at this, all of this is hand carved. You just can't replicate it ever again.
You cannot.
It's really an amazing property.
It is beautiful. So your family bought it in the 80s, and you lived here as a family until it became the Mar-a-Lago Club, right?
Yeah, that's right. My father, hey, there's one thing he always knew was great locations, right? Location, location, location. He saw this property and he fell in love with it. And at the time, frankly, it needed a lot of work. And he came in, he restored every inch of this property. We all grew up here, and it's become the most probably famous property. They call it the Winter White House for a reason.
I know. And look at this. Look at the tile work in this room. This is stunning.
Every single one of them came in from Europe. Were hand painted and hand imported. You'll actually notice on a lot of these tiles the Latin verbiage.
Yeah.
And it's just an amazing property.
I was reading this morning, Eric, that some of the tile in this house is from the 15th century.
It is. Yeah, they brought it over. Hey, money was no problem for Marjorie Merriweather Post, right? She spent whatever she wanted, and she wanted the best, and that's what Mar-a-Lago is.
And so where did she get the money? In addition to Post cereal, her husband was E.F. Hutton.
Which was the original Wall Street, and I think this entrance has become one of the most famous entrances in the world. You had President Xi standing there. You've had just about every world leader right in front of those famous doors at Mar-a-Lago. And this is the incredible rotunda and the beautiful Mar-a-Lago driveway.
And up at the top, there's a 75-foot tower where you grew up. Let's keep the kids in the tower.
We had a room up there as kids, and we loved playing up there. And it was a little bit of a different lifestyle, Steve. It's going to be a little bit of a hard lifestyle to replicate if you can believe it. But now this property's come a long way. It's really what he did with it's incredible.
And we just heard a plane leaving PBI. You're in the flight pattern here. We're on the driveway, and right there, I remember seeing that. That's the famous Mar-a-Lago gate from the search.
Well, the whole world saw that gate when they raided this house. I'll never forget getting a call from our team saying, "Sir, the FBI's here with the search warrant, and they want to raid the house." And I go, "Why are they raiding the house? What did we do wrong?" And so there's 30 FBI agents, and they're demanding that you immediately turn off all security cameras. We have security cameras all over the place. I can see two right there, and they want all the cameras on the property immediately turned off. And that was the famous Jack Smith raid, as everybody remembers, and we won that case. We won it overwhelmingly, but they were doing everything humanly possible to try and take down my father, to try and destroy him, to try and imprison him, to try and bankrupt us, to do everything they could to give Joe Biden an advantage in the election, and including coming through that gate right there and raiding this house.
This is all contained in a brand new book, folks. Eric has a brand new book that comes out today. It's called Under Siege. I read it over the last couple of days. It is fantastic. You tell all that story. You tell a lot about your family, stories that we've never heard before. Eric, is it okay to walk on the lawn?
Come on, let's go.
All right. It is a beautiful day. You know, I like the way you talked, in addition to showing your family photos. You tell some great stories about your mother.
She was an amazing woman, obviously knew this house very well, and she was a force to be reckoned with. She was a great person, and my father, I mean, I certainly got, I think, the type A genetics from the two of them, but they were an amazing power couple, and she was an incredible woman, and we miss her very much.
Yeah. You know, we talked a little bit about your book, Under Siege, where you spent millions of dollars defending yourself for all these lawsuits. You're the second most subpoenaed human on earth after your father. That's all contained in the book. But you and I were talking a moment ago. It was all worth it given what happened yesterday.
They wanted to impeach us. They had the dirty dossiers. They had the smears. They had countless indictments, 91, right? They tried to silence our voice, the gag orders, to taking us off of every social media platform, taking him off of ballots in every state. I mean, we probably spent $400 million defending ourselves against absolutely nothing because they wanted to take us down. And then I'm watching my father yesterday, and you have the most iconic peace deal ever, right? I mean, a deal that Obama said would never happen, Hillary said would never happen, Joe Biden, I mean, he was asleep at the wheel and AutoPen was running everything. Clearly, he wasn't making this thing happen. And I watched my father and all the good that's being done, all the millions of lives that were probably saved by having peace in the world, all these countries coalesce together. And honestly, Under Siege was worth it. The siege, the hell that they put us through, the way they tried to destroy our lives. After seeing what happened yesterday, honestly, it's all worth it. The entire world is proud of him. And certainly as a son, I'm incredibly proud of him.
Absolutely.
And I have a little copy for you.
Oh, look at that.
So.
Right there. Brand new book comes out today. I read it. It is terrific. And speaking of terrific, what a fantastic view across the street. That is the Beach Club. And in fact, those are the umbrellas from the Rose Garden, I believe.
Exact same umbrellas at the Rose Garden. And by the way, that beautiful flagpole right there?
Yeah.
The exact same flagpole that we have at the White House. I got a call from my father. He goes, "Honey, I need 2 great flagpoles. I want to donate them to the White House." And we're very happy to have the same Mar-a-Lago flagpole on the south and north grounds now.
All right. Well, Eric, thank you very much. Never seen the inside like that before. Thanks for the live tour.
Happy to give you a tour. It's good to see you.
Absolutely. Eric Trump, new book, Under Siege. Pick it up today. In the meantime, Eric, as we go to break, I'm going to try out your bacon.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. So long.
Hey, it's Will Kane. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Kane podcast for full episodes right now.